This morning is more of a brainstorming session for me. It's actually just a way to ponder out. Maybe some of you have been or going through the same thing. I'm going through this right now, and that's what's important for me on these videos when I put them out there is to be able to talk honestly. I don't like to look at these videos that say that everything is great all the time. You know, we get into the car business because we love cars, of course, and then we get to hearing about all the money that's made. But today I want to talk about the highs and the lows of the car business. And trust me, there are lows. We disguise this real well in the car business because thank God it is um, not very often that we experience them. And I can tell you what leads to the lows for us. Okay, we just had an excellent July. I mean, about everything we touched turned to gold. We went out and we bought. We found that our money makers were GMC Acadias, and I mean, we sold in July. We sold like five of them, and we had a gross profit on these five cars of over $10,000, from closer maybe to $12,000 gross profit, and never kept one over 2 or 3 days. So that was a great July, and that was just on that one model of car being the GMC Acadia. And so, like I said, July is fantastic. So what do we do at the end of July? We go out and we load up on, guess what? Acadias, because that's what's selling. That's what's sold for us. And here we are now in the middle of August, and it's just stopped. Business has just stopped. The Facebook coming in, is this available? Is this available? You answer yes, no further communication. You don't hear anything back from them. So, what we're getting is a lot of people. Sunday is our big traffic day here. We have more traffic on Sunday than we do any day of the week. And we're only open on Sundays because I happen to live here all the time. Like I said, this is my home. And so I'm here all the time anyway, so I take advantage and unlock the doors on Sunday. So at any rate, we're having a lot of Hispanic people come by, and they're wanting to buy everything. That's going to be a separate video about the buy here, pay here. Believe me, I could sell everything, and that's even more adds to the frustration. I could sell everything on the lot if I was a buy here, pay here lot. Now, the first thing I want to point out, and that, like I said, on a separate video, buy here, pay here car men are not car men, okay? They're finance people. They do not understand or care. They may think they know about a car. They don't know about a car. They know about human nature. And there's a lot of people out there that have made a living by scamming people off of their human nature, their wants and their desires. But anyway, here we are in August. Nothing seems to be working. Now, I can't blame anything on myself, Shane, or any of us. It's just, for some reason, business is dead. Now, when I talk about the highs, there's no bigger high than we enjoy when we're selling automobiles. I mean, that is love, moving automobiles. Boy, selling that one, getting this one, good profit, little profit, no profit. It's just moving the car, getting your name out there that you've sold another car. Now, that is a high. That is just a great high. But the low is when you sit out here and you look at 20 to 30 cars, and no matter what you do, you cannot get the price cheap enough. You cannot get anything out there for people to stop by the lot and give you a chance. And with this damn Facebook, you're not going to get them to come by the lot. I mean, I reduced one of our Acadias, okay? We started out with a price tag of $7,000 on this car. So I dropped the car to $5,500, which is low Kelly Blue on the car. Still a good car. Dropped the price to $5,500. Okay, I'm getting would you takes now. Again, as I say in so many videos, this is not an offer. This is not I'll give. This is would you take $4,000. And what that really means, if I had $4,000, would you take $4,000? Most of them don't even have the $4,000. They're going to go out and try to borrow it after they get you to accept the fact or accept would you take $4,000. So this Facebook thing, as so many of you here, I mean, it's, boy, what a scam. Everything from Mark Zuckerberg down to the people that are using this thing is there's no more overvalued marketing system or social network. It is the most overvalued thing. The customers are overvalued. The site itself is overvalued. Everything, in my opinion, about Facebook is overvalued. So, again, this is the high and the low. You're going to have them if you're in business. I talk to people every day that have gone out and bought this car, and they'll consult me and say, Randy, what's wrong with this car? I don't understand. I paid $700 for this car. I only want, and it's a good running car, and I'm trying to make $500 or $600 on it, and I can't do it. What has stalled? It's not you. You just got to keep marketing. You got to keep getting your message out there. And trust me, I know it is hard to do, to get your message out there. And the only response that you get is from lowball idiots or people that are just incapable of buying an automobile. So I do want you to understand that when you jump into this business, yes, there is nothing like the highs that we enjoy in the car business, but I want to assure you, there's not much like the lows that we have in the car business. When you're sitting out here and you're looking at 20, 30 cars over, maybe $1 million invested, at least several $100,000 invested, and nothing's moving. I mean, nothing is moving. So get ready for those days when you look at those highs. I mean, really, really, really appreciate those highs. Don't take them for granted, because that low moment is coming. That's another reason for these videos. It allows me to go back and look at myself and remember that, man, I did great on that deal, but right now things are sucking to hell, and I need a way to just pick myself up, because in this car business, sometimes or in the sales period, most of you know you are alone. You're always alone when you're in sales. Nobody knows what it's like to have the pressure of a salesman that cannot give his item away, much less sell it. That's the highs and lows. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you're on a high. Please subscribe to this channel.